So I just rebuilt the power plant for this thing, and I got the clutch fully assembled. This thing's ready to go on this cart. Let's take a look at what I finished up off camera. I got the mount welded on, everything's aligned, we're good to go on that, I believe, but I want to get this engine on today. I have a temporary gas tank I just used in the video I filmed rebuilding this engine, not rebuild, refreshing this engine. And we'll hook up some temporary fuel to this thing and see if it'll spin these wheels and if the chain stays on. So let me get you guys off of that in my hand and I'll show you how we finish this up, and then we'll put this motor on and go from there. All right, here we go. We got some nice, you know, not so boogery welds in there. They don't look like complete pigeon poop. And then I threw one down here on the bottom. And I did put a tack, well, not really a tack, but like a small stitch about this big in this end, a little gap, and then up the front, just to kind of help this thing stay out. My only main concern is because I put a stitch here, is now I'm worried that this mount might just bend because I basically, I don't know, weakened or hardened, I don't know, one way or the other. So I might have to put a gusset from like here to here, like a little triangle welded in just to kind of fill that gap. But we'll figure that out when the time comes. This thing shouldn't have that much power to twist it, but I'm afraid that it might hit some bumps and start bouncing around under load. So let me you guys back on a stand. We'll get mounted up here and put this motor on and see what might work and what might not work. Alright, let's give it a shot. I got my temporary fuel mounted here. Man, if I hit a bump that's big enough, this thing's gonna hit. Yeah, the engine hits this frame. So I might have to modify this. I don't know, I might just have to come off of there. Whatever, that's not today's problem. We're gonna my memory card's almost full, so we gotta get through this. That's a huge bonus. You see everything we all in frame? That's pretty cool. I think that's going to work pretty well. Hopefully. Kill switch in my hand. Well, I think that's a success. I gotta put some weight in it. And I gotta ride it that way. But yeah, it turned out pretty good. Am I in trouble? I think I'm in trouble. Gotta go. So I thought I was in trouble because my wife was coming out, but she was just grabbing the baby monitor from me. Anyway, let's take a closer look at all of this. And after it's been spun, but I mean, I love these LHs. You can just hold this throttle wide open for as long as you want, and it just stays together. So, but yeah, everything's spun pretty good. I got chain lube. It's slinging everywhere. But yeah, I do need to fix that if this hits a bump, that these are gonna connect pretty well. Like, that's not even 2 fingers. Not even a 2 finger. So I'm probably gonna have to cut this off of here. You know, but whatever. That's not too big of a deal. But I was loading it with the brakes to see how it would handle it, and either the brakes are really good or LHs are really underpowered. I didn't see a ton of wheel speed. I can't really judge how fast this thing's gonna go, but I'm hoping for at least, like, I don't know, 18, 19 mile an hour, maybe 20 if we're lucky. But I think we're in a good spot to start fabricating like a gas tank mount. So I'm gonna put the fuel tank here, so we're gonna make a gas tank mount there. I hope my fuel lines are long enough, because this is the tank that I'm going to be using. And wire kill switch. I'm probably going to flip this around, because you can take these 2 screws out of these, pull the whole assembly out, flip it 180, and put it back in. So that way my throttle cable would run this way. You can probably run it like here, here, and then like with the brake cable. This is our brake cable here, so probably get them to run together somehow. But yeah, I think we're in a good spot. This is going to be so cool. Cannot wait. And thank you guys for tuning into my channel again. And yeah, see you guys on the next one. All right, one more thing. I know I said I was done, but I wasn't. So I wanted to get this fuel tank like figured out tonight. And this is what we got. So I took advantage of this mount here, and I just drilled straight through that. I'm using like a long button head Allen in there. And my fuel tank's on. And it vibrates a lot. I tried to get this bottom bolt to line up with this bracket, but it'll be all twisted and weird. So I think I'm gonna have to make something to hold this thing level like that. I got clearance over my brakes, and I took advantage of this channeling that was already here to hold my fuel line down there, and it runs right up to the carb. So I think that looks pretty clean. I think that's gonna work. You know, my kids will be out bouncing around this thing, so I think I'll add another mount later. But yeah, I think I just need to do a throttle cable now and get the kill switch wired up and figure out how to make it work on that. And we're rocking and rolling, guys. Hell yeah. I'm getting really excited about this. I haven't built anything fun in a long time. This is something fun, and I hope that the plastic wheels don't break when I take this thing down the road. So we'll see. All right, this is really the end for tonight, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Hopefully not 6 months from now. See ya.